in this digital money conversation. So
hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl, Tasha Wilson, the Boss Chick, your favorite serial entrepreneur, former educator, full-time investor. What's up? It is March. We're almost done with the first quarter of 2022. I am so excited to be live with you guys on today. Got a special treat for you, but let's get into this brooch. Let's get into it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Those of you, and the necklace, okay? Make sure you get into the necklace, the details. Those of you who don't know, I do have a new page where you can get your beautiful accessories. So all my bosses out there, all my ladies that wear blazers, dresses, and like to add some cute accessories, go ahead, go to our Instagram page. It's the #1 glitter pieces, the #1 glitter pieces on Instagram. So that's a shameless plug, but I'm not here to talk about that today. I have some amazing news. I have two of my wealth partners, very, very wealthy women, who are going live right now. And you know what? I said, I want the majority of my people that's connected to me on my page to see this. So I'm going to intertwine. I love technology. That's one of the best things about being well-versed in this digital space, being able to bring people from different parts of the country together all at once, and we can stream it. So I don't want y'all to miss this information, guys. For those of you who don't know, you may be new watching this because we're live right now on YouTube. Thank you right now for following. Do me a favor, subscribe, hit that button so that you won't miss any other of my lives. I will be going live a lot more often. I'm super excited. Got a lot of good content for you guys, but we're talking about bossing up. It's time to boss up and get you some digital income. If you don't have money working for you, if you don't have any digital income, I'm talking about more than one currency, not your fiat dollar, but I'm talking about several cryptocurrencies. If you don't have NFTs or know anything about what NFTs are, non-fungible tokens, then I definitely want to enlighten you and show you the new rules of money, okay? So there's so much more in this technology that you guys can benefit from, even off of decisions that other people are making related to crypto, related to oil. Guys, you know, the prices of gas have went up, oil has went up. Every time it goes up or down, myself and my wealth partners are able to leverage that, meaning we capitalize and make money off of the prices going up and the prices going down. But you got to have that skill set. You got to be knowledgeable. And that's what we help you get into this space of our digital academy. Everything is online. So for those of you who want access, say less. Connect with me, DM me. My Facebook is Latasha Boss Chick. My Instagram is Latasha Boss Chick. That's BOSSCHIC. I don't put a K at the end, just so you guys know. Make sure you're looking for the right person, because I hear there's a lot of fake pages out there of me. But I really want to enlighten you. I want to, guys, give you some knowledge about digital income. If you don't have income working for you, if you're not in a digital space, if you don't have a digital portfolio, and it's so much that goes with that digital, quote unquote, okay? So DM me if you want more information. Yes, we're well-versed. We're in 120 countries, our online academy. You'll have a ton of support. I'll be coaching and mentoring certain individuals. And yeah, that opportunity is open for you, but you got to be willing to invest in yourself and build that legacy for your family. So with that being said, I'm talking kind of fast because these ladies, my sisters, okay? Sisters, the crypto queens, are live right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap off. I'm going to mute my line so that you all can hear these beautiful sisters talk about bossing up with digital money. Dr. Jewel Taker, my personal mentor, Dr. China Bethany, my personal sponsor and coach. I absolutely love these ladies. They're killing the game. And I have the pleasure to rub elbows, sit at the same tables, and make as much money as I want on a daily basis. And most times I'm at home in my pajamas. So if you're interested, go ahead and tap in, tune in right now, get you a pen and paper. Make sure if you're on YouTube, subscribe and like, and I'll be back if y'all have any questions. Let's go. God bless. I'll be right back.
conversation and share this to your Facebook pages so that your loved ones, your family members, your friends could have a chance to hear once again a very candid conversation about cryptocurrency. So go now and just share it. Share it to your pages, share it into some groups, because I promise you it's exactly what you've been praying for. And I believe that you are witnessing a wealth transfer, but now it's time to make sure that you're participating in this wealth that's transferring. So I'm Dr. China Beth. I'm here in the beautiful Atlanta Ward. Developing wealth, getting a part of the right communities is really what you really need to feel like is a priority right now. Recessions, inflations, and wars all cause wealth to transfer independently. And what we're seeing happening right now is collectively and simultaneously opportunity. So when wealth is transferring, it's transferring from those who are not prepared to those who are prepared. So then how do you get prepared? What do you do right now? You get prepared. I was sharing with my team, Jewel, that, you know, I had to send syndrome. I call it shortcut syndrome. And I've been really dealing with my strategies and philosophies that have gotten me to this point. Why? Because I know that it's time to go higher, right? So I have to evaluate myself. And I realized I had this shortcut syndrome where I felt that I needed to rush to get to this point and rush to get to this point, mainly because of the responsibility that I have for my family, my parents, and all of this. But the truth is, sometimes rushing could slow you down. What you want to do, because in some languages, the word crisis doesn't even exist. So I challenge you to shift your perspective to seeing this as a crisis and see it as an opportunity. An opportunity for what? An opportunity for problems to be solved, because that's where money is generated. Money is generated when you solve a problem. So what is the problem that Jewel and I are solving here? We're solving a problem of poverty. We're solving a problem of lack of knowledge and lack of information, which is why we run to education, right? We run toward the work, we run toward the responsibility, because if we can help you to develop the skill set, that's how we really put you in a position of power. We're not just jumping on a trending band. We're not just jumping on something because all of a sudden everybody's talking about crypto and people want to just get in to see how they, no, we want to put you in a true position of power. Speak to that a little bit. And then I want to share with them one of our products that I think will help to demystify them, assuming that if they do it and learn it themselves, it's hard.
No, that is so good. War, recession, inflation. I love it. Because most people think crisis, oh my gosh.
Right.
You know, I don't want people not going to church. I don't want people not going to the mall. I don't want people not going to a business meeting because they're afraid of gas prices.
Right.
Because what we have to understand is that this is like a new normal. And remember that all of that is a business. Inflation is a business. You know, war is a business, unfortunately. Recession is a business. All those things are business. And I also have to remember that money never stops moving. So even though all those things are happening,
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm having some technical difficulties, so stay there. I'll be right back.
A lot of money being made.
you better know entry, exit, conversions, because all of those things happen in this space.
All right. We're going to work at this again and make sure the screen does not freeze up. I'm really trying to share this information with you guys, and the devil is busy. He better get out of here. He don't want y'all to get your wealth on and build your income. Let's go. Let's go. So let's work on this one more time. Hold on. Y'all stay tuned. I'm still here, guys. I'll be right back. Attempting to reconnect you guys. Stay right there.
Strategies.
Okay.
Because I definitely don't know if this is my wheelhouse here.
Okay. I think I got it. I got this. All right. Let me see. Let me go back to. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to pull it up first. Oh, I got to acknowledge. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let me come back to us. Share. Slides. Bam. Bam. Oh, wait. So I was supposed to capture your screen and follow these steps.
Oh, you're having to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hold on. I'm in the midst of it now. See, this is one of those things right here. But this is why we gotta just push through. We gotta. So I just. Did it. I hope let me see. Then they want me.
I know, guys, it keeps freezing up, right? The devil don't want y'all to be free. He don't want y'all finances free on today. We're going to get this thing right. And I promise nothing's wrong with my internet. It's just, I think they're having technical difficulties as well. So let's get back to the queens of crypto. Y'all check in, chime in, listen to my mentors as they break it down. This is good. Don't go nowhere. We're going to get this rocking and rolling eventually. Let's go. Come on. And we're live now.
Here. Let me see.
You went to your
Well, I just clicked on it and it took me to
Yeah, it keeps going in and out.
system preferences.
did you click screen recording and then
I even use the password to set it. Let's see. Either way we win. That's another beautiful thing to know.
yes,
Not to prevent further changes.
absolutely.
Let's see if this will work now. It may require a refresh or something. Who knows? But either way, we win. And
Absolutely.
that's another thing. You know, you either you win or you win. That's another mindset that's important. So it's popping up as if I did not follow the steps, which I did. I'm not sure what your side is saying, but
it's the same thing. We could.
They want us to open it and quit. That's why. So the final box is to open it and quit. So that's why. So we're going to stay on with them and continue this conversation. I wanted to show you guys something that I may be able to leverage from my phone. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is what I'll do, because then the next thing that you do once you've done all you can is sometimes you say, let me get creative. What else can I do to still keep this thing moving? And this is just, once again, this is what life consists of as well. This happens in life. It's just what you do.
I'm really glad it's happening, because honestly, this is the part that sometimes freaks people out.
Yes.
So you got to be willing to work through it. It's the world we live in. It's like you might pick up your phone and they're going to keep telling you upgrade. But if you don't upgrade, eventually none of your other stuff start working.
Right.
You know, so you have to get used to working through it.
Exactly. So what I'm going to attempt to show you from the phone, even though I know, obviously I would have wanted you to see it in a bigger way, but I'm still going to make it work from the phone. So here we go. What you're looking at, well, what you're about to see is what you would have access to. Now I'm gonna make this screen bigger, Jules, so that we can maximize.
And I can see it too. It looks good.
Okay, good. So let me see here. Let's see how we can. Okay, so bam. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me just clear it off. Make sure you guys are not seeing anything else. And guess what? I want you to start to say to yourself, I can see clearly. I understand access to. Now I know this looks like an what the heck is that? This is what wealthy people understand how to use. This is actually what wealthy people hire people to do. So let's just talk about that for a second. If you have not acquired the wealth that you desire, what if you could acquire the skill that the wealthy people have? See, if you lack the finances, you can develop the skill in order to gain the finances. So don't run from the skill, because if you run from the skill and you don't have the finances, you're really digging yourself in a hole. So if you learn this skill right here of how to understand this chart, how to utilize a tool like Swipe Coin, this is what you will have access to. It's an app that you can download to your phone. It's telling us about Ethereum versus USD. You see that right there at the bottom where it says Ethereum versus USD, ETH versus USD. So this is a trade talking about Ethereum, how you can make money trading inside of the market, whether it goes up or down. Not just purchasing it on Coinbase, not just purchasing on crypto.com. That's something that's great as well. But what if you could benefit off of the fluctuations? Well, what we provide to you is access to apps that's right on your phone that tell you trade ideas. Now, this trade idea right here was called at the end of last week, and it's telling us with this green arrow that you see here that it is expecting that the market is going to go up. It's a simple trade idea that you basically have access to the experts that is saying, hey, we know how to analyze the market. We understand support and resistance. We know what Fibonacci's are. Even if you don't, if you have access, we're going to basically share our homework with you. We're going to share our research with you and allow you, those that decide to hop into these trades, take these trade ideas, to benefit from the movement of market. Now, what I love about this right here that you're seeing is that it tells us right here where to enter into the market in that zone. It tells us where it predicts that the market may go. But let me show you what happened. If you would have had access to this particular trade idea right here, if you would have had access to the academy that we both represent, what would have happened for you if you would have taken that trade idea? So bam, here it is again. This is what it looked like, right? That's what you saw. That's what it looked like. But this is what transpired, guys. This is what took place in the market. If you guys could see, this is the entry that the swipe coin called right here. TP1, guess what? These little red and blue lines right there, those red and blue lines cross that TP1 point. You see where it says TP1 here. Those red and blue lines, it went up and the market continued to do exactly what swipe coin projected that it would do. So
I want to make sure they understand. They give you the entry. The TP1 stands for take profit. So we have a TP1, 2, and 3. So you might say, hey, I'm just conservative. If I hit TP1, I'm happy. They're giving you the numbers. So all you're doing is typing in the numbers. You're looking at this diagram, and we're going to show you exactly what this is. Once you get signed up, we're going to hold your hand on that first one, but it's super, super simple. Okay, China, go ahead, babe.
No, that's perfect because they may not know what they're looking at, but this is what I want you to get comfortable with. And this is what I want you to understand. The app called an idea. You could have been in the middle of your day doing whatever you were doing. But what I like about it is that it didn't just tell you the answers to tests. It showed you how it came to the point of conclusion. It showed you why it believes that Ethereum is going to make this move. It told you the stops that they believe that it's going to make along the way. When you develop this skill, when you can articulate and understand this right here, then now you understand not just the rules of money, but the moves of money. And when you can understand the moves of money, you can position yourself in the way of money, where money has no choice but to flow through you. I'm helping you tonight to develop a skill. See, it's time for us to run toward developing the skill, because if you got the skill, nobody could ever take it away from you. So what am I showing you once again? I'm showing you that TP1 hit, TP2 hit, TP3 hit. And if you had access to these tools, then you yourself would have had an opportunity to benefit off of the movement in the market. This is from Swipecoin. Everything that it predicted that it was going to do, it did. Now, is that going to be the case all the time? It's not. But if you have a tool that's 87% accurate, then that simply means that 8 out of 10 times, if you study to show yourself approved, if you're showing up to class, if you're doing the work, listen. "30 minutes a day committing 30 minutes a day to developing a new skill, ahead and download the Swipe Coin app.
All right, guys. So no worries. I apologize for all those technical difficulties. Of course, I have no control over that and when it's going to happen. I really wanted you guys to chime in and listen to these beautiful ladies. I mean, Dr. China is one of the reasons why I'm able to, sit at home and do what I do in the leisure, have the time freedom that I have, able to be in a 6-figure bracket and so forth, and bless families and help other people. And so I really wanted you to hear them. I'm going to attempt one more time because they're still on. I'm just going to minimize it. You may not see it on the big screen. I'm going to make it small because they're still going. And I promise y'all the information is just really priceless. And you need to be knowledgeable of where we're heading. And this digital space is so real. It's $1 trillion a day industry, over $8 trillion is in this industry that you have access to. And what's going to really keep you from it is information, is knowledge. And so I really want you guys to tap in. So I'm going to attempt one more time. Other than that, I definitely will be back and I'm going to do a short presentation and really walk you guys through what it is that we're offering you for those of you who miss majority of it because of the technical difficulties. But thank you for hanging in there and stay right there. I'll be right back.
For this education. I can tell you as a business coach, you're going to pay a lot more than that just to sit down with me on the business conversation. The same for Jewel, right? But for this, you have access to 200 educators. You have access to apps, tools, software. You have access to loving communities that's going to support you in your process to help you to grow from where you are to where you want to be. $324, $274 a month for our top package. That includes all of our academies. Because I don't know, I've never looked at the gas prices, Jewel. Like, if it wasn't for social media talking about gas, I wouldn't know the difference, to be honest with you. And I thank God, I'm not being vain by saying it. I'm saying I thank God that he prepared us. I thank God that when an opportunity came, even though I didn't understand Forex, I didn't understand Bitcoin, I didn't understand crypto, that I moved and I got in a position. Because remember, wealth transfers from those who are not prepared to those who are prepared. And I'm saying to you tonight, it's time to get prepared. And how do you get prepared? You get back with the person right now who shared this with you. Sometimes people say, Jewel, I don't know who shared it with me. Whoever Facebook page you're watching is on. Somebody's Facebook page allows you to see this. Whatever name you see at the top of that Facebook page, send them a DM and say, hey, listen, are you connected to these women? Are you involved with the conversation that was just going on? And if they are, you want to ask them for their link. They're going to give you a link that's going to allow you to make a decision to join with our elite package or join with our DCX package. Now, once you get started, that's when everything really begins. And I'm happy for you because we're going to welcome you in with open arms. We have orientations that's available so that we can get you started properly. We recognize you may not understand anything that we're talking about with cryptocurrency. And that's why education is for you, because we're going to teach you everything that you need to know. So get back with that person right now and make one of the best financial decisions of your life by getting started with us today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, and I'll just say this, China, thank you. I'm so glad you wanted to do this live tonight, sister. And I just think about, you know, even both of our husbands. My husband took 4 years before he got on, you know, on track and said, hey, I want to start learning how to trade. And now he's become, you know, an extremely good trader that makes withdrawals, you know, numbers that, you know, are strong, really strong. And, you know, your husband is doing really well with it. You know, sometimes as women, we don't realize the influence that we have.
Yeah.
You know, and I always tell women, I told somebody yesterday, I said, you know, if your husband says, hey, babe, I don't want to do it, I said, respect his no, but respect your yes.
Yes.
You should never, ever give another human being the authority to tell you what you can learn and what you can't. I think it's just too much control. It's really bondage. So I want to encourage you. I promise you, by the end of 2022, you'll be saying that this was absolutely the best financial year of your entire life. 15 to 30 minutes a day. That's all you need.
Yeah. It's life changing. Someone is on, Jewel, and I just want to address this because I know how it is. And Priscilla says that her concern is understanding it all. And I just want you to know, Priscilla, you're not going to understand it all, and you don't have to understand it all. We're going to show you how to take it step by step. Listen, if you're building something big like a digital empire, you're not going to build it overnight, and that's okay. We're going to show you how to lay the proper foundation. 30 minutes a day is what you need to think about. So here's the two things that you should ask yourself. Am I in a financial position to change my life financially? Am I in a financial position to have access to a community of women and men who've already achieved and acquired in this space what you desire? That's the number one. Do you have the 324? Do you have the 185? Because that's important. You want to know that. The second thing is, do you have 30 minutes a day? Do you have 30 minutes a day to invest in you getting the results that you desire? If you have the finances and you have the time, I promise you, you are going to build this with the support and with the community together. You won't be alone. So understanding it all is not, we don't understand it all. And I've been for almost 6 years, but we've been profitable from what we do understand and having access to those who even understand more. And that's what I would say to you, Priscilla. Especially if you don't understand anything at all, you need to be around people who do.
Yep. No, it's the truth. You know, Kylie said she joined last month and she's been going through the videos, but I'm so lost. This is what I want to say. First, get back with the person that invited you. And then secondly, go back to the beginning. I promise you, there are many of those videos I watched 3 times. I watched 4 times. Even sitting down today, I have my pen and paper. I'm forever a student because there'll be things I remember, I recall, even while I'm listening to China, things that she's got hers. Like, you just got to tell yourself, I'm going to be a student, right? And once you do that, so Kylie, I want to encourage you, get back with that person who did that, but also go back and hit repeat. Go back and hit repeat.
Because you know what, Jewel, here's the thing. With the academy, just imagine you walk into a university, a traditional university, you're going for nursing, you're going to be a doctor, a teacher, whatever. There's a bunch of doors that you can go into, right? But if you go into all of the doors, it doesn't mean just because you go from one door to the next, you're going to understand it. No, you got to sit in that one class over and over again. So here's what I challenge you to do. If you have access to the academy, don't just watch the videos to say, I completed it. Watch the videos for understanding. So if it takes you 2 times, 3 times, 4 times before you understand what a PIP is, before you understand what a stop loss is, before you understand some of the terminology, I would much rather you spend time watching 3 videos than for you to zoom through 30 videos, but you didn't retain anything. So I would say definitely get back with the person and express what you shared, because we all have different learning curves, and then give yourself the time. Understand, remember, this isn't a thing where in 30 minutes I understand, in 30 days I understand everything. No, we've been in 6 years. We don't understand everything, but we understand enough to be profitable, and we understand enough to say we need this community even more now than we've ever needed it before. So get back with the person that invited you, get started. We want to answer all of your questions. We want to help you to go into orientation. We have orientation a few times a week. So you want to get in so that we can help you put in your first trade. We can break down to you the apps that you need on your phone and help you to be profitable. I'm excited. I'm excited for each and every one of you. And more importantly, I'm excited that you're in a position right now to make a decision to say, yes, I'm ready to move forward because I'm ready to change my life. Get back with the person that invited you to the call and get started with us. We look forward to welcoming you to our community.
Yay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. God bless.
All right, there you have it. I hope you guys were able to take a few nuggets away from that. Again, in between the technical difficulties. But if you're following my YouTube page, hey, I have a ton of videos where I literally break down, I show you our academy, what you will have access to for those of you who want to learn this space and need the knowledge and understanding. I am Tasha Wilson, the Boss Chick. You need to work with me and level up, boss up your finances this year, 2022. Let's take it to the next level. I'm happy to be here with you guys, and I hope you make the right decision. It's time to go further with your family, build that legacy. I'm out. Let's go.